begin with breaking news.
Breaking news, many in Forest Hill tonight breathing a little bit easier after fire crews managed to stop the mosquito fire from burning into much of the town, but the fight is nowhere near over yet.
Live Copter 3 showing us these exclusive images earlier tonight over Forest Hill High School, and you can see just how close the fire came to getting to that school. Thankfully, that school is still standing tonight.
And take a look at this. This was the scene over Todd Valley tonight. Just after 7 o'clock, crews were building fire lines to save homes. You can see just how close they are to those structures, trying to use every last second of daylight to make an impact here.
The mosquito fire is burning in Placer and El Dorado counties. It started exactly 1 week ago, and crews are still trying to get it under control. And
crews today had to work quickly after a flare-up threatened the town of Forest Hill. The mosquito fire grew today to nearly 58,000 acres. Containment, though, has also grown to 25%, up from 18%. And more than 11,000 people remain under evacuation orders.
It was all compounded by a second fire, the Dutch fire, just miles away, triggering evacuations in the Dutch Flat area. Those evacuations are now lifted tonight after crews stopped forward progress.
We are covering every angle of the fire tonight. We're going to start, though, with KCRA 3's Orko Manning. He's joining us live in Forest Hill. Orko, you've been out there since at least 6 o'clock earlier tonight when there was plenty of daylight outside. Now that it's dark, what are you seeing at this hour?
Well, right now we're off of Baltimore Mine Road, which is just south of Forest Hill Road, which is where we've been all evening. You mentioned fire crews being really busy during the daylight hours. They are still busy now because of the hot spots here. As you can see, fire crews are here in this area, again, off of Baltimore Mine Road. You can see the fencing. This is near some properties, near some homes in the area. Again, fire crews here with their flashlights. And if we show you to the right, they're really close to these hot spots. Again, these flames still burning at this hour, close to these properties and these homes off of Baltimore Mine Road. They're also doing this off of Mosquito Ridge Road, a bunch of the streets, residential areas south of Forest Hill Road here in Forest Hill. And again, because of how close those flames are, fire crews are busy monitoring this whole area, going up and down the streets, trying to put out these hot spots that are from the mosquito fire really close to these properties here. And earlier we were by Forest Hill High School, and across the street there were vehicles that were burned, RVs, trailers. You're taking a live look at a fire engine driving up up Baltimore Mine Road heading toward Forest Hill Road. Really an all hands on deck situation, and this is what we've been seeing all throughout the Forest Hill area. Melanie Wingo got a closer look at more of firefighters tackling this blaze, as well as the conditions that they have to do this under, and she joins us live with more on that. Melanie?
Thanks, Orko. We are at the Wharton's Market parking lot off of Forest Hill Road. We've been here since around 4:30 this afternoon. And below us, just to give you a sense of the topography here, is a canyon through which the mosquito fire has been burning all manner of vegetation, trees, bushes, and dry brush for the past week now. You can still see some of that in the distance from where we're standing that is on fire tonight. But what is clear after what we witnessed today, fire crews aren't going to let the fire get up to this point without a fight. The mosquito fire reared its head Tuesday, but fire crews came out swinging.
Tanker drops that have been flying over at treetop level.
Tankers whisking above the tree line, dumping retardant by the thousands of gallons to meet the advancing flames. Helicopters disappearing into choking smoke plumes to drop water. Ground crews ready to stop their foe with lines built by hand tools, sweat, and strength. Massive machinery deployed in the form of dozers, carving wide lines in the earth. And a firing operation initiated by those boots on the ground, creating a human-made line of fire, with the goal of stopping the fire in this stubborn, dry terrain.
You have the historic levels of lack of moisture in the vegetation, as well as the topography in these particular areas. This fire is riddled with all these drainages, small canyons, where the fire will promote due to the vegetation being so dry. That is just takes that fire and runs.
Stopping it before it reaches the venerable Wharton's Market, a mainstay in Forest Hill. A top priority of crews surrounding this spot and ready to defend it.
You got the fire department, you've got the engine prepared there, the pump is running, you got ladders set so they can climb the roof quickly, you've got hose lines deployed to hopefully mitigate that situation.
As daylight hours gave way to night, glowing reminders that the mosquito fire is still in the woods and fire crews aren't out of it just yet. And back out here live, you can see what we're seeing, and that is that crews are on the ground right now at this hour with their headlamps on, taking a look around the line they built today, looking for any hot spots that may exist. They have a hose line. It looks like they're laying down there on the ground. And then in the distance, again, there are some hot spots still from that firing operation that happened a little bit earlier. But from what we can tell, it has been a success in holding the mosquito fire proper from getting past this point. So their firing operation to lay a line of fire to fight the mosquito fire appears to be working, appears to be holding for right now. That's the situation here in Forest Hill tonight at the Wharton's Market parking lot. Melanie Wingo, KCRA 3 News.
Despite the darkness, the work continues. Melanie, thanks so much.
And for a closer look at the fire activity in Forest Hill, we want to send it over to Chief Meteorologist Mark Finan. Still a lot going on there.
Well, and just how close it came to crossing the road. And all of those tools that Melanie was just talking about, you had retardant drops, you had helicopter drops, you had backfires, you had hand crews, you had all sorts of efforts going on to protect Forest Hill and protect this fire from going over Forest Hill Road. Let me give you an idea of just how the fire grew today. It hopped over the river this morning, and then it raced up this hillside. This is the latest fire perimeter. I'll zoom in on this a little bit more, and you'll be able to see just how close it came. Here's the Wharton's Market. That's where Melanie just was in that parking lot. The fire line is right there. This is Forest Hill Road. This is Baltimore Mine Road. Orco was right in this area, so the fire went through that area. But from what Orco has told us, the homes that are in here have been okay. But look at where the high school is, right here, just on the other side of the road. The fire got there, but didn't cross the road. The school is just fine. Farther up the road, here's Mosquito Ridge Road. A lot of homes in here, but once again, you can see that the fire did not cross Mosquito Road, didn't get up past Soap Street here and into the town proper, but you can see how close it was. And again, it's all those retardant drops and the helicopter drops, as well as the crews on the ground helping to keep this fire at bay. It may have burned some vegetation, but as far as we know, it really didn't burn any homes. And farther out, you can see also, this is the previous existing fire in here. They had already burned all of this, but all of this area today coming so close to town, that was new. That was the scare we had this afternoon. And some of that fire continues tonight. We'll hope it doesn't fire up again tomorrow. Back to you.
All right. Hope so, Mark. Thank you so much. And of course, thousands of evacuees continue to wait for news on when they can return.
Yeah, KCRA 3's Leanne Denyer spoke to evacuees tonight. She's live in Rockland at Sierra College, where some of those evacuees are staying, and we can only imagine what's going through many of their minds tonight. Just a lot of uncertainty still, Leanne.
Absolutely. That scare that Mark just mentioned certainly is real here at Sierra College tonight. Dozens of people, some in this parking lot for another night, some on campus, are spending another night out of their homes, evacuated due to the mosquito fire. The Red Cross says that they want to help meet the immediate needs, get them somewhere warm to stay, some food to eat. But the evacuees that we talked to today said that this experience really has left them leaning on each other. On the Sierra College campus, the Red Cross is assisting people out of their homes as thousands remain evacuated due to the mosquito fire. On Tuesday night, a church group from Sacramento brought a warm meal and music to the evacuated.
Oh, that's wonderful.
A comfort in an unsettled time.
We just see people helping one another, bringing ice. I mean, it's been incredible. And not only people within Forest Hill area, but people outside the Forest Hill area.
Jim Pocock says he lives in the Todd Valley area of Forest Hill. He evacuated last week and had hoped Tuesday would bring better news, but is leaning on his faith until that word comes.
You know, there's people that have cried, and we've cried with them. There's people that have laughed, and we laugh with them, but we see that there is hope.
Despite the hardships, those using the college evacuation center say they are leaning on each other as they await whatever comes next.
It's been a little crazy. The unknown is the hardest part. You know, you don't know what's going on there. I did evacuate Thursday, I guess it was, when they said you better leave now.
Gary Magnuson works at the middle school and hopes to be back to see it and the students soon.
You got to give a lot of credit to those firemen and responders and the sheriffs and everybody. They've been working so hard, so many days in the heat and now in the fires, and they're the fantastic people. They're the heroes.
And of course, the big question people have is what state is my property in at this point in the fire? I was just texting with the Placer County Sheriff's spokesperson. She says that the latest numbers are still the same, 5 damaged and 46 destroyed. However, those are the same numbers that were out this morning. And given what we saw today, we are just going to have to wait and see what those numbers look like once teams can get in and assess. In Rockland, Leanne Denyer, KCRA 3 News.
Leanne, thank you. And of course, we will continue to update you on those structures as soon as we get those numbers. Today, KCRA 3's Live Copter 3 gave us a closer look at the Mosquito Fire as it got closer to Forest Hill. I broke down the timeline with an exclusive overhead view. The Mosquito Fire growing in intensity. Live Copter 3 showing us an overhead view you'll only see on KCRA 3. In Forest Hill, the fire dangerously close to Forest Hill High School. CAL FIRE crews making retardant drops just above the tree line. Nearby, firefighters and our KCRA 3 news crew on the ground at Wharton's Market as the fire gets closer to the popular grocery store. Smoke now blanketing the community. Less than a mile away, another fire retardant drop. Down the road, flames climbing up trees as firefighters work to stop the spread and protect structures. Yet another airdrop as CAL FIRE throws everything they have at the Mosquito Fire. Back at Forest Hill High School, across the street, flames tear through parked cars. A nearby structure completely destroyed, while another goes up in smoke. Minutes later, another airdrop as firefighters race to save homes and businesses.
All right, let's talk about the bigger picture of the fire's growth. A lot of resources, of course, Mark, were spent near the Forest Hill area, but the outer perimeter of the Mosquito Fire is obviously much bigger than that.
Well, yes. I want to show you where the fire grew today, but maybe even more importantly, where it didn't grow today, because that may make some of you feel a little bit better. So I've got 2 outlines here. This is the outline from this morning, the white line, and then the red line is the outline from this afternoon. For I don't know how many days in a row, the lines have not moved on the south side of the fire. So that means no progress toward Georgetown, no progress toward Cool, no progress toward the Wentworth Springs Road area. However, of course, near Forest Hill, we did see that growth during the day today, hopping the river. So that's where it was this morning, and this is where it was this afternoon. But you'll notice if you go Road, there's been no progress in that direction, and that's great news that we have not seen it go past Michigan Bluff. But yeah, we did see that growth there during the day today. But going farther out to the east side of the fire, there has been growth on this side, and while these distances don't look all that great, that's about a mile. And so we have a finger here, 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 and here. We are going to continue to see a lot of forward momentum on that part of the fire over the next couple of days. I'll talk a little bit about the wind during the night tonight. The winds will just be that gentle down-slope wind. But then during the day tomorrow, we will once again see the wind shift around so that by the afternoon, we'll see the same wind direction we saw today. It may be down slightly, but once again, we will likely see more forward progress on the eastern side of the fire, and we'll hope that the work being done tonight around Forest Hill holds and that part of the fire does not grow. Back to you.